Well, good morning, everybody. It's good to see you today on a beautiful, sunny Tuesday morning. This is day 17 on our 26 components of the kingdom. Today is not a long one, it's very short, and it's very simple. It's education. Every kingdom has to put in a system of education. They need the better educated the citizens of a kingdom are, the stronger the kingdom. Just for wanting people to read the decrees and laws, it helps. It's no different in God's kingdom. He's put in a system of education. But like everything, we try to institutionalize everything. It's a matter of control. It's easier for the government to control when they institutionalize everything. So we find in our nation, in Canada, that the education system is institutionalized. Of course, we need teachers, and the best way to do it is to gather all the students into one place and to educate. But the education isn't left up to the teachers. The education is dictated by the government, and it changes with every government. You'll see the history curriculum, at least here in Quebec, changes according to every government. And we'd be much better off if we left what was important to the teachers to teach. In the kingdom, it's different. In the kingdom, the responsibility has been given to the parents. The parents are to educate the children, and it's clear. And the education is on God. It's on the King. We educate the children on the King. We're supposed to educate them on the principles, on the kingdom. We're supposed on the rules, on the instruction that the King has given. And it's as simple as that. And we also have the educational system of discipleship. When somebody new comes into the kingdom, they're not left on their own to fumble around. There are those who come alongside and are supposed to disciple them. Teach them in the Lord, teach them in how to seek more of the Lord, to teach them what the whole thing is about, to teach them that the cross is just the beginning point, to teach them that there's so much more, and they'll spend the rest of their life discovering the depths of the kingdom, discovering the depths of the relationship, discovering who Jesus is. And those of us who are mature are supposed to do that for those who are young. The problem is there's no handbook for new Christians. There's nothing to tell them that when they enter into the kingdom, they need to place themselves under somebody for the purposes of discipleship. And it should be one of the first things that is understood. We need to sit new Christians down and explain to them exactly what has happened and what needs to happen in the future. They need to see the playbook. They need to understand this is what Jesus has instructed. This is what the King told us to do. This is his system of education. Anyway, I told you it wouldn't be long. I'm going to leave it at that. And I just encourage you that those of you who are mature, who are in a good relationship with the Lord and good relationship with their fellow Christians, should consider this whole thing of discipleship. Maybe there's things that you need to be discipled in, but there's definitely things that you could be discipling others in. So I encourage you, and I send blessings to you on this day.